What up, people? This is Bang Bang 100, and you tuned into the Real Rap Radio Podcast. Let's get it. Back up in this bitch for another episode of the Real Rap Radio Podcast. I am Bang 2 times a hundo ho. Back in this joint with my girl Philly Kiki.
Yeah. You're such a hater.
There you go. Is that better?
A hater.
That was better. I gave you a little clappity clap. You dig me? What's happening though? What's good with you?
Nothing. Nothing to talk about this week. You can't think of anything.
Nothing at all?
No, just dealing with the crazy kids.
So your week
running
was
around the class talking about, I'm certified.
certified.
Yeah.
Certified what?
Certified crazy.
Oh shit.
Definitely certified crazy.
That's no bueno.
Yeah. I couldn't believe he walked up to this is a kindergartner. What, 6 years old? 5?
Saying he certified?
I'm certified.
Damn.
Yeah, you and the entire family. But that's all. I didn't do much. Work was work. Had a couple behaviors, but nothing compared to last year or anything bad. So I shall not complain. Coming down to the last 8 weeks of school, and I think 10 days before.
Coming to an end.
Yes, 10 days before spring break. So yeah, I am ready
For summer break?
I'm ready for summer break. The hell with Easter, or spring, or whatever you want to call it. I'm ready for summer. I just want to sleep for a week. Nobody bother me. Don't touch me. Don't call me. I just want to sleep for a week.
How long do you have after the Easter break before it's over?
So I got 2 weeks. So I probably will have 6 weeks left, maybe. School is over June 6th.
My week was Reggie. I don't think it was anything other than Reggie.
I think our listeners might be tired of hearing us say we had a good week.
I mean, they probably tired of hearing me say my shit was Reggie. That's just the life I live, nigga. I live a Reggie life. I don't do shit. I keep it simple.
I don't do much either.
Yeah, I don't do shit.
Football season is over, so it's kind of chilled and calm. Although my daughter's playing flag football now.
How's that going?
Practice has been going on for maybe 2 or 3 weeks. They got their first game on Saturday. I think they got 3 games that they play Saturday. So we'll
What is
see.
it, like a jamboree? Well, what they call it, jamboree?
No, it's just 3 flag football games. So like down here, and I don't know if it's the same all over, but when you play 7-on-7, you don't have just one 7-on-7 game throughout that day. You have a few of them.
Okay.
So with flag football, which is on the same baseline in a sense, you have a few games throughout that day. So it's not like, because it's not like a regular 2-hour football game. It's like 30 minutes. So I guess for it to be worth your while, you go and.
So this is basically preseason because they playing these teams for.
I guess, I don't know. I'm not sure, to be honest.
7-on-7s.
Yeah, I don't know exactly. This group that they play with is not really a group that communicates well with parents. They send a lot of messages through the kids, and when they reach out to the children. So, yeah, it's just a little weird, but whatever.
That's kind of crazy to communicate with the kids instead of the parents.
Yeah, well, we're dealing with high school kids, and it was the adjustment that I had to go through when my boys maneuvered over into high school. because coming from Little League or AYF or Pop Warner, a lot of things had to be communicated through the parent. But now you're teaching your child responsibility and leadership and everything, organization and everything that comes with it. So a lot of times conversation will be passed through that child. So so it's just part of, I guess, high school sports.
I can dig it.
Yeah.
My shit was Reggie. Ain't nothing to it. Ain't nothing to it, niggas.
No.
My shit was Reggie. I ain't do shit. I don't do too much.
I ain't do nothing besides work. Hold. Back to work.
The goddamn thing, man. I want to get out more, but I'll figure it out. I want to get to the we're going to get to the hip hop news. Why not? Cause my shit was ready, so I don't got shit to tell y'all niggas.
You said you want to get out more. What you trying to do?
I haven't figured it out, but when I get out, I fly my drone around certain places or go to a favorite spot or some shit like that. I don't do too much. I just need to get out more. I chill.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, definitely.
My belly hurts. I ate too much.
What you eat?
Seafood.
Seafood what?
We had a little mini boil. Had some crabs and some boiled eggs and some shrimp and some potatoes. Some shrimps and some potatoes. So yeah, it was pretty daggone good too, I must say. And my belly is large.
Oh, you gonna fuck that bathroom up? Oh my god.
Yeah, some farts might be a little funky too.
Goodness. You're gonna be bombing shit.
Possibly, we'll see.
Good lord. Let's get to the hip hop news, ladies and gentlemen.
Excuse me.
Damn. I'm getting all tired on my mic, girl. I was just about to get to the hip hop news. God damn it.
Go ahead.
Alright, here we go. And back. Well, and now, the hip hop news, ladies and gentlemen. We have Ice Cube presents LA Dodgers with World Series trophy via lowrider. Came out in a lowrider to present the World Series trophy to the LA Dodgers. Congratulations to the LA Dodgers. Chris Brown announces 20th anniversary. Hold on, what the fuck happened? My bad, people. A little technical difficulties. Chris Brown announces 20th anniversary tour with Summer Walker and Bryson Tiller. That sounds like it should be dope. Chris Brown, Summer Walker, and Bryson Tiller. What you think about that?
Sounds good to me. Chris Brown will be there, so it'll be good.
Yeah.
Summer Walker, she's not bad either. I don't know the other person.
Bryson Tiller?
Yeah, I don't know her.
You never heard Bryson Tiller? You had to hear Bryson Tiller.
Maybe I heard a song, don't know who the artist is.
Oh man, I'll throw in his music. Just give me a second, I got you. 6ix9ine ordered to cough up $250,000 for Ghost in DC gig. Yeah, that money up. Tyler, the creator, gives Doechii her flowers, recalls being blown away by her music. Okay. Will Smith addresses Jada Pinkett drama, Oscar slap, and more on new album.
I seen a little snippet of him rapping the other day. I think it was called like "Fuck You" or something. I'm not really sure, but it was pretty decent. I was just like, okay, well.
Yeah, well, I heard some shit too. He surprised me.
Me too.
I said, oh shit, Will still got it. He still got it.
Yeah.
I heard little snippets and shit. I guess probably after the podcast I go on Apple Music and see that it dropped yet. And give it a listen. See if it see if it's worth a damn. Basically. And back to the hip hop news, ladies and gentlemen. Yella Beezy released from jail on $750,000 bond as footage of Mo 3's murder surfaces. Did you see that? That's been going around on Instagram again.
What is it?
The murder of Mo 3.
Probably not. I ain't paid it on mine.
Old boy jumped out on the highway.
No, I ain't seen it.
Yeah. Shit was crazy, but let's get back to it. Dame Dash ordered to pay filmmaker $4 million in defamation lawsuit. Offset hits out at Breakfast Club co-host Just Hilarious over Cardi B divorce comments. That's hilarious. She got a lot going on these days.
Yes, she do. She involved in too much. Better be careful.
Her name is tasting like shit out here. For sure. God damn, girl. Big Willie style. Will Smith underrated impact on hip hop. Well, we know Will Smith is the very first Grammy holder for the I think for a rap award. I don't know what category it is. I probably have to look that up. But he was is the first rapper to receive a Grammy. I think for parents just don't understand. Kanye West recorded podcast with Andrew Tate. Sexual assault lawsuit reveals. Oh yeah.
Nope.
Like you ain't doing Kanye again?
No, because you pulled that shit last week and he said some crazy stuff.
Well, that's all that's going on with Kanye.
Although I did hear that his album was decent. I meant to tell you that the other day. Somebody was like, "Oh, his album is pretty good."
I mean, his album always gonna be good. That's Kanye. At the end of the day. But he do shit that maybe some people don't like. And I can tell you some shit that I seen today that you probably don't like.
Nope, keep moving.
No, I gotta tell you this
just everybody can tune into his album. I heard it was good. Now
I gotta tell you this shit.
Lord have mercy.
He had an interview with DJ Academics and he came in dressed up as the Grand Wizard. He had on a all black KKK suit. Yeah, one of those type of dudes, I guess.
I guess he was the Grand Black Wizard.
That was his apparel.
I mean, to be honest, I understand where he's at and where he's coming from, and I fucks with it. It's just, I just think the way he's going about it is just a little weird. But like I said before, he's an artist, and sometimes we don't understand
his artistry.
Yeah. So, and that's just part of him,
I guess.
I mean, if you look at it, or if you start looking at things, people who sing and create, people who draw, paint, and create, their minds work differently than an average person's brain.
True.
And when you sit back and look at it, you're like, yo, that motherfucker crazy as hell. But it's not that they're crazy, they just think differently because they have that artistic, creative mind, and it doesn't always look appealing to everybody. You know, so that's why I say with Kanye, like, I get it and I understand it. You know, there's a method to his madness, but his perception is just like boom, and everybody takes it like, oh damn.
You said that motherfucker with a hard ER. I was like, shit, you just sound like motherfucker.
Whatever.
Hey motherfucker, you said that motherfucker. I was like, motherfucker. What up, motherfucker?
Let's go, motherfucker.
Let's do it.
All right.
Anderson .Paak and Mariah Carey are officially dating, sources claim. He's smitten. You give a fuck about that?
Nope.
Alright, cool. 'Cause I don't give a shit about that. I can give a fuck. On mamas. Yeah, dig me? Let's give it that then. Big Boy teases new album with Killer Mike. Help. What with Killer Mike's help? My bad.
I thought he went to jail.
Who?
Killer Mike.
He probably got out that same day. He wasn't in there long. You talking about at the Grammys last year?
Was it last year or was it this year?
That was last year.
Oh, well, they made it seem like it was this year.
Nah, a long time ago.
Oh.
Young Thug claps back at Playboy Cardi comparison after making fans beg for new album. Adam 22 addresses Whack 100's claim he was arrested in connection with Big U's case. There's so much shit surrounding that bullshit, and it's only because California niggas, well, them niggas just running their mouth all crazy. I guess that's the climate in today's world. To run your fucking mouth about everything. Everything and everything, goddamn it. Ain't nothing unsaid to the ears of regular motherfucking Jews. They don't give a goddamn, man. These niggas doing dumb shit. The dumb shit. And it's catching up to them. It's catching up to motherfuckers all across the board, not just California. It's catching up with y'all dickheads. New Music Friday. New albums from Lil Durk, Nav, Will Smith, and more. P.D. Pablo's Raise Up proposed as state anthem by North Carolina Democrat. Congratulations to P.D. Pablo. Gunna and Justin Bieber form unlikely gym buddies in Sade's powered workout video. Whatever that is. Sauce Walker. Police ID'd suspect in Memphis shooting that killed his artist, Say So P. YG enters health and wellness industry with new supplement brand. Jada Kiss flexes his Italian skills in hilarious segment, Cio Bello. In that, hold on, no, that ain't that, man. See what's going on over here. Clarissa Shields expected to bring motherhood after she deals with a few more fighters. What you think about that?
Nothing.
She want to have a baby. So I guess after she have a few more fights, she want to have kids.
Who is this?
Clarissa Shields.
I don't know who she is.
You don't know who Clarissa Shields is? The GWOAT? The female boxer?
The white girl?
No, she black. Yeah, I know you don't know who the fuck she is. You said the white girl.
The one who was just fighting a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
That's on the arms of what's his name?
Papoose?
Yeah, that lady.
Yeah.
Oh shucks, Papoose, she better watch it.
She trying to have some kids right about now.
I know who you're talking about now. I just don't know her by name.
Yeah. Drake's Air Jordan 11 OVO monogram pack is pure heat.
Sorry.
That don't look like pure heat. I mean, I guess it'd probably be heat to somebody else, but not me. Kendrick Lamar and SZA's Luther reaches lucky #1 on the charts for a seventh time.
Sorry.
Ruby Rose tells Bobby Orloff this ex-boyfriend got her into creating OnlyFans content, but now she can't stop. I don't give a fuck, Ruby Red. Should I say it or should I skip it?
Skip it.
Okay. I gotta skip that one too then, I guess. Will Smith addresses slapping Chris Rock in new track, You Looking For Me. Jesse Reyes has something for everyone on our new R&B season playlist update. Krishan Rock teases a super fan who tattooed her name on his neck. We skipped that. We skipped that one. Damn, we gotta skip that one too. Damn it.
Okay,
Yeah, god damn, that was 3 in a row. Playboy Cardi officially stays at Billboard #1 after Killer's second week for new album, Music.
Okay, Cardi.
I never even heard this album. I gotta see what this album
Who
hitting
was this?
for. Huh?
Who was this?
Playboy Cardi?
Oh.
I gotta check out his shit. He come out probably like every 5 years on some Kendrick Lamar shit. So I guess that's why his shit charted at #1. Real Boston Richie catches flack for almost getting aggressive with his girlfriend. Who the fuck is Boston Richie? Cassie glows as first red carpet event since Bombshell Diddy lawsuit.
I think she's pregnant again, ain't she?
I'm not sure. I probably heard something but forgot it. I think I heard something like that. Not sure though. Can't lie on that one. Doechii seemingly combats industry plant shade during Billboard Women of the Year speech. You think she was an industry plant?
An industry plant?
Yeah.
What that mean?
You was planted to make money, like they up your sales, you get a lot of money, you get the fame quick type shit. They call that industry
I'm
plant.
sure. I don't put it past nobody. Anything to make their pockets bigger.
Yeah, but it be the people behind the scenes that make that happen.
I mean, I would understand that part. I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, like, if that was the case, then, you know, I can understand or I can see that happening, not just for her, but for some other artists as well.
I guess I gotta skip this one.
Go ahead and read it.
This one, DJ Academic dropped new teaser for Kanye West interview. DDG addresses report that Halle Bailey, I always fuck her name up because of Halle Berry. Halle Bailey blocked his Bia collaboration. Bia, whoever Bia is.
I don't know who Bia is.
Me neither. God damn it.
You alright?
Lil Durk's new album, Deep Thoughts, boasts divisive string debut amid prison stay. Jim Jones accidentally shows Neon alleged drug deal in Harlem during stream.
Joe Button, accidentally.
No, that's Jim Jones.
Oh, Jim Jones. Maybe it was accidentally.
Tyler, the Creator, labels Doechii an alien while showering her with praises. Offset and his rumored new girlfriend gets ice cream in Los Angeles amid messy Cardi B drama. They go get ice cream in Los Angeles. Oh. Yeah. Beyonce fans sparked debate over singer snub from 2025 Academy of Country Music Awards. Cardi B breaks silence after crashing out on Offset with bombshell accusations. Tory Lanez producer Squall. I ain't gonna call him Squall. I'm gonna call him Squall. Claims industry blackballed Peterson despite fan acclaim. You think Tory Lanez is blackballed? I mean, I think he should be home pretty soon. I think he put out some music while he was locked up, not knowing how well it is doing, but he was independent before he got locked up putting out music, so he's still independent, so no telling what's going on with that. Maybe he felt like he blackballed because of his past sales.
I don't know. I mean, I just look at it, not even by his past sales. I just look at the situation in general with him and Megan Thee Stallion, and
I still to this day don't know what really happened with that. Don't know if he shot her and bullet fragments hit her in the foot. I don't know if he shot her ass. I still don't know what's up with that. I don't even know if he was the one behind the trigger. I still don't know shit about that case, but he went to jail, so I just say maybe.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, when you think about somebody being blackballed, because we don't know the full detail, but outside looking in, if I had to take a hypothetical guess, I would say he was blackballed. You know, sometimes in this Illuminati or this fame of fortune, you know, you gotta sacrifice some things, you know. So I think he might have been part of her sacrifice.
I don't even believe in that shit no more. I used to give it a whole lot of thought, but now I don't even give that shit any thought no more.
I'll give it a thought, but I know it's around here, so you know, you gotta take it all in consideration.
True, I take it into consideration.
Yeah, I don't like, oh my God, that's Illuminati. Oh my God, she's Illuminati. Like, you know, I just, you know, you see certain things and you're like, oh, that's Illuminati. Anyway, let's go.
Legal experts say Diddy prosecutors must prove Cohen-Son in alleged freak-offs during trial. I guess they must prove the coercion. Daylight points out Drake's biggest mistake in Kendrick Lamar beef. That shit is over. That shit been over about a year ago. They still talking about this shit. 21 Savage attend memorial service for his fallen friend Lotto Savage. Yeah, we'll talk about that later, cause it's getting hot. It's getting hot. So that's Lotto Savage. Okay, let's get to it. Young Thug divides fan with exciting new snippet. Killing of 7-year-old in Florida linked to gang rivalry that led to Fulio's death. Terrence Howard slams Science World for resistance in plans to build new Atlantis. That'll be dope. There you go. The wife or the kids, Waka Flocka's answer creates more social media backlash. I seen his answer for that, and I think the question was something like, if your wife and your kid was drowning, which one would you save? And he said his wife, because you can always make another kid. You can't get another wife. Or some shit to that effect. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I guess to each his own.
Yeah, true. Well, that's the end of the hip hop news, ladies and gentlemen. What I wanted to get some of your thoughts and some of your expertise.
And what, hip hop?
Nah, I'm fucking with you.
I'm about to say,
but I need to get your thoughts on a few things. You know, it's been getting hot, it's been heating up, so a lot of dumb shit been happening. A lot of niggas been dying. A lot of niggas been going to jail. You know how it get when it start to heat up. And a lot of motherfuckers been getting locked up and dying out this motherfucker. Goddamn, rest in peace to Young Scooter. Young Scooter just died the other day. And this nigga died from a leg injury. The cop said he jumped over 2 fences, and I guess he fucked his leg up when he jumped over the second fence. And whatever happened on that second fence, don't know, but that was supposed to have killed him. So that's kind of weird too. Still trying to figure that one out.
Yeah, I'm gonna look that one up.
It first came out that Young Scooter was shot by cops and shit, but the cops had to correct that. The cops didn't shoot him. Young Scooter jumped 1 fence. He cleared it, and I guess he couldn't clear that other fence, and they said he broke his leg, and they took him to the hospital where he didn't make it. So, what that mean? He broke his leg and he bled out?
Possibly, if that fragment hit a artery.
No bullet.
No, a bone fragment.
Oh. Well, don't know. But that's a fucked up way to go. From jumping a fence, running from the cops, and clear 1 fence and break your leg on the next fence and die. Fuck.
So it says severe fractures, especially in the thigh bone, femur, or pelvis, can lead to complications like internal bleeding or blood clots that can be life-threatening, requiring immediate medical attention. So it's possible.
You right. That's possible, but god damn, that ain't the way to go. That's crazy. Rest in peace to Young Scooter. But yeah, it's heating up. The crazy shit is out here. Niggas, I don't know. It don't slow down. It's the same shit every year. Some niggas go in, some niggas come out. But niggas, slow the fuck down. Slow the fuck down. My boy. You got anything to say about that? About when it heats up, niggas start getting retarded, start getting goofy and shit.
Yeah, the kids at work starting to get crazy too. So it's just, I don't know what.
It's in the water probably. It's
that's what
the
a lot of people
water,
would say. It's in the water. But
spring water when it start to heat up.
I don't know why people start acting crazy during the warm weathers. I mean, I never understood it myself. Never really put a thought into it. It's just like, well, it's summertime. Keep your kids near, you know. Mm-hmm. So I mean, but I never really thought about it. But and I, as we speak about it, I can't even understand what the warm weather does to a person to start making people act crazy.
You know what I can say to that?
What?
There's gonna be more niggas dying, more niggas going to jail.
Yeah, they go to jail in the summer, come home in the winter.
It's inevitable. It's gonna be more niggas dying for nothing.
Yeah, how about that part?
That's the sad part. Dying over bullshit. Losing your life for some bullshit. Over some dumb shit. Don't mean shit.
And you gotta be smarter, people. Especially all black people. We gotta be smarter.
Well, this shit happens every day.
I know it does, but I'm just still saying, like, we gotta be smarter. Understanding it happens every day, we still gotta be smarter. We got a whole different war that we got to take care of. We gotta be smarter.
For real. So we got the Young Scooter.
Oh, you know what we didn't say last week?
What's that?
George Foreman's death.
Oh yeah, rest in peace to George Foreman.
Yeah.
What, he was like 78 or something? Let me see.
I don't remember. It did pop up. And it wasn't spoken upon. And I meant to say something last week, but I forgot. So we giving out our flowers. So we need to give out flowers to him as well. Because that George Foreman grill is a miracle worker.
Yeah, George Foreman was, let's see how old he was. He was born on January 10th, 1949. He was 76. Ain't that like retirement age?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it 67? I'm not sure.
You retire at like 65, 67.
Okay.
Anywhere between. I mean, it depends on how much time you got in. You can retire whenever you want. But if you want something well worth it, I think you retire. Your earliest age is 60, and I think the latest is 67.
Yeah. He was 76, so that's cool. Rest in peace to George Foreman. We forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
We did get damn, what's my girl name? The singer lady.
What are you talking about?
That died. Oh yeah, we did. We covered that. I remember talking about that. I forgot her name that quick. I be forgetting motherfuckers' names. God damn. Let me see what I got right here. But yeah, niggas is going to jail. Niggas is getting locked up. Niggas is dying.
Yeah, they are.
Niggas ain't coming home for a long ass fucking time.
Enjoy your freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Be smart.
I'm trying to see if did you send me something this week?
Probably some funny stuff. I ain't really seen nothing relationship wise or topic wise.
It was this one.
I sent it?
No. I'm just looking at something. How do you feel about relationships built on lies?
It's not a relationship if you got a relationship.
Because I know a lot of people that be like, whoever they was dealing with was a big time liar. They lied about this, they lied about that. Wasn't nothing kept real, and then in the next relationship they be like, I don't want no liar and I don't want this. You always know what a female been through by what she say she won't deal with in the next relationship.
Yeah, I mean, dealing with somebody who don't tell the truth is not an easy thing.
Yeah, so hiding the truth
It's a lie.
is a goddamn lie. I asked you, how did you feel? How would you?
Well, you started talking about other things too, so I mean, I thought you were still talking about that. I mean, you can't have a relationship that's not true, and a lie is not true. I mean, finding out at the end of the day that everything that this person has said to you is heartbreaking. So I mean, it may last for a good time and it may last for a while, but at the end, that's where all that pain and heartbreak come in at. Trust issues come in from that, and sometimes it's a hard pill to swallow to move on to the next person.
Well, most time a guy would say that he told a lie just to keep everything, so shit won't change up.
I heard that shit before. I didn't say this, or I chose not to tell you that, or I lied because I didn't want to hurt you because I really love you. And Not that I would want for you to say, yeah, I'm fucking this bitch because of X, Y, and Z, but I mean, at the end of the day, like, if that's what you're gonna do, then just say, listen, our relationship ain't working. I don't like this, so I think it's time for us to go our separate ways.
So tell me this: if a female can't handle a liar, what makes you think she can handle the truth? If she can't handle a lie, what makes you think she can handle the truth?
I think it depends on how you speak to that female in reference to your truth. So, but that goes in reference to the concept of a man will say,
because it's like females want to have it both ways.
I get that, but see,
and neither way they can't accept.
And I will agree to that, because being lied to hurts you, but hearing the truth sometimes can hurt you as well. You know, especially when you committed and loyal to this man, and then he comes in and he's like, hey, listen, I've been fucking this girl for 3 months and she's pregnant now. Like, that's some blow your mind type shit. Like, I mean, so I totally agree and I understand. And to be honest, I don't know which way is better. I mean, I've never questioned myself in reference to which way is better, but speaking right now, I couldn't tell you what I wouldn't. For one, I don't want to be lied to. That's just straight up and down. I don't want to be lied to. But if you're gonna come to me with the truth, it's a way you can do that for me to process it a little bit better. If you really give a damn about how I feel, you know, and certain things maybe you can leave out of the equation, you know, just to present it a certain way. But I don't know. It's just, you know. Both of them can be hurtful. Both of them can be really hurtful. I mean, most women want you to tell the truth, but you know, like you said, if I'm bringing in some detrimental truth, then that's a hard pill to swallow as well. So I do agree, and I understand exactly where you come from, because if I put myself in the shoes where I have been, you know, it's never been to the point where a male will come to me and say, hey, this is what's going on and we can't be together no more type thing. It was always the lies that I had to deal with, you know. But if the lies and the truth are like pretty much the same, I can understand them being hurtful and, you know, both of them hard to swallow. Now, it depends on what the truth is too. You know, the truth may be baby feet stink. Like, okay, I can deal with that, you know.
Yeah, but
or your breath stink, we need to make sure we get some toothpaste, or, you know, something like that. Like, I can deal with that. But when you're supposed to be in a committed, loyal relationship and you got some outside stuff coming in, then that right there is, I mean, still at the end of the day, I don't want you to lie to me. I prefer for you to know the truth. But regardless, if you lie to me and tell me the truth, I'm still going to be hurt.
I say a female can't handle a lie, and she damn sure can't handle the truth. So it's like, what the fuck do you do? She can't handle neither one.
Well, I mean, again, I prefer for you to tell me the truth. I'm not, and I will admit, as a female, you might not be able to handle the truth, but you can't handle that lie either. However, I'd rather know why we can't be together or why you did something, because again, I'm big on constructive criticism too. Mm-hmm. You know, so your reason as to why or your truth as to why something happened, you know, could be chucked up as, okay, well, he didn't like this, so the next person I end up dealing with may not like it either, so how can I fix this, or how can I compromise, or, you know, what can I do better for the next person in my relationship? You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So for me, if I had to be hurt, I'd rather be hurt by the truth instead of a lie, because a lie can lead into you prolonging and wasting my time, where the truth you can tell me and I can pick and choose whether I want to be with you or not. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I mean, I personally would prefer for you to tell me the truth, whether it's going to hurt me or not, than lie to me and waste my time.
Motherfuckers can't handle it either way. I can say that.
I mean, I can't deny that. But again, as a female, if you're going to say something or do something, just tell me the truth as a female, whether you think I can handle it or not. I mean, at the end of the day, it's going to be hurtful But again, I'd rather move on and do what I need to do instead of you prolonging a relationship. That's like, I was with my kid's dad for 10 years, and within those 10 years of that relationship, I had 3 children, yes, but there were so many females and so many kids in between the ages of my children and after my children and before my children while we were together, that at the end of the day, I just feel like, and my hopes and dreams and aspirations was to end up marrying this man because I thought he was a good prospect, and at the end of the day, he wasted 10 years of my life. I could have been doing something else with somebody else. You get what I'm saying? I mean, I don't regret it because I had 3 beautiful kids, but at the end of the day, like, it was just like dead weight for 10 fucking years. So, I mean, and that's what I mean. Like, don't waste my time. Just go ahead and be like, listen, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, or I got another kid on the way, and let me pick and choose which way I want to go. Let me be hurt and let me be upset. Let me cry. Let me get my feelings out and figure out what I want to do.
Well, check this out. You say, let me choose what I'm going to do. Well, that mean she going to leave me when I tell her this, so
but
I'm not going to tell
her
this. She going to have to find this shit out. For real.
I mean, I get it, and you right, but there are some females that will, like, all right, but you can't be a repetitive offender either.
It all depends on like a nigga's don't give a fuck meter. Like, when you've been through a whole lot, some of the shit don't really mean nothing to you, so you don't give a fuck about it as much as another person would give a fuck about it.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, I never, like, when it's over, it's over.
Yeah, listen, if I didn't have 3 kids with my kid's dad, I probably would never talk to that man in my life.
When it's over, it's over. So it's like, okay, what we arguing and fighting for? You go your way, I go my way.
Pretty much.
We talked about it. We came to a closure.
Pretty much.
And we good with it. But most relationships don't get closure. It's just basically, I don't fuck with you, I don't want to talk to you ever again type shit. Because you hurt me, so.
Well, guess what? Any relationship that I'm no longer involved in, I don't need closure. Me personally, like, there's no relationship that I can think of to be like, damn, why did this person leave me? Or damn, why did I leave them? Like, so, I mean, I don't need, and I guess maybe because I've never had a man walk out on me. Where I needed closure.
I always said fuck it. Like, even if a motherfucker stop fucking with me, I always said fuck it. Like, I can't just chase a motherfucker and be all on their heels. Oh, who you fuck with this person, because I'm not no sucker ass nigga. So it's like, when it's over, I just go ex girl to the next girl. I don't got time to be in some fucking slumber and sad and all that shit. I just say fuck it and move on gracefully. Do my motherfucking thing. I don't need to be held down. I don't want to jump out of a situation and then jump into a situation. None of that goofy shit. None of that. But here's a situation for you. Tell me your moves, I guess.
My moves?
Yeah.
So you giving me a scenario?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a scenario and you tell me what you do from there. Okay. Let's say you was in a relationship and you was doing your thing. You was just going on a lot of girl trips and staying out at night, going out, doing your thing with your girls. Staying the night out and all that shit. And probably like 2 years later or a year later, so have you get You and your dude in the car, and on his phone comes a chick name, and you feel some type of way. And after that, you want to go get papers and shit like that type shit. You want to go get papers and
divorce
be in
papers.
and
y'all married?
Yeah, this is the scenario. You want to get divorce papers and be all in your feelings and shit when you was doing your thing. The whole fucking relationship / marriage type shit. Going wherever you wanted to go, staying the night out and all that goofy shit. How would you handle that situation as a female?
So was it neglect in a relationship? Is that what you're saying?
It was plenty of neglect, I guess.
Okay.
That's what it sounds. That's what I'm trying to express. Shit.
Okay.
Whole lot of neglect.
So you're dealing with a married couple, and the female has decided to put all of her priorities in traveling with her friends, and has neglected the husband and the children.
Mm-hmm.
So the question is, what again now? How would I handle that?
Yeah, how would you handle the situation?
So how would I, if I was that female, handle the situation if I seen another female pop up on my husband's cell phone?
Yeah.
I don't know. This is hard.
After you've been doing your thing for a long time type shit.
I mean, on the outside looking in, I can tell you like how I feel. But if that was personally me, I think I would be hurt, not understanding my responsibility and what played out in the relationship. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like a lot of sometimes, I'm not gonna say a lot of times, but sometimes in this position, a female may not realize the harm that she's actually doing to her marriage. You get what I'm saying? Because maybe she feels as though she's doing what she needs to do, but I need a break from the husband and the kids, so I'm gonna hang out with my homies, and we're gonna travel the world, and we're gonna do this. When in all actuality, you really need to be spending that time with your husband and your children. And some females don't understand the difference for that, you know, and she may not see wrongdoing in her behavior because whatever reason. I can't give a reason because I'm not that female or that type of female. But you know, I mean, two wrongs don't make a right. And at the end of the day, like, I think communication should have been there, you know, where the husband should have communicated to the wife about how he was feeling and how the kids were feeling. And, you know, yeah, when you're home, you are taking up a large responsibility. But at the end of the day, when you leave, I'm also jumping in and replacing that responsibility. So it's falling on the both of us. You know, like, I need a break too, you know, and I don't think it was fairly compensated. Hold on. I don't think that was fairly compensated or thought out on that female's perspective. Not saying that what she did is right, you know, but again, like, I can't really say how I would feel because that's just not who I am as a female. And part of me wants to say, like, you kind of did it on your own, you caused it, but at the end of the day, it could really be the ignorance of her not realizing what she did to her marriage. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
or what if she narcissistic?
So that means she's controlling and she's manipulated. She manipulates the situation.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how she would manipulate this situation.
Not wanting to talk about certain shit.
Well, I mean, if you don't want to talk about certain things and you want to bypass and just be like, oh, fuck it. Like, you know, like, I mean, like I said, you reap what you sow. If you're not putting your all into your marriage, you're not going to have a successful marriage. You got to play your part in a marriage, and that goes both ways. And, you know, like, you can't think you're superior because whatever the reason is, you pay him, you make more money, or you know, you the mother, or you the wife, or, you know, whatever the case may be. Like, you can't be in a relationship thinking you have superior. What's the word?
Superiority.
If that's the word, yeah. You know, like, it's it's a team effort in any type of relationship, whether you're married or you're not married. And I think people forget that a lot of times. And you know, like, you can't be the big wig in every situation. You can't manipulate the situation into your favor. You gotta be realistic. You gotta be honest with yourself. You can't do nothing for nobody if you're not realistic and honest within yourself. And at the end of the day, like, this female probably knows she fucked up and she did wrong. You know, unfortunately for men, sometimes it's a little too late, and you done lost the love of your life. For females, we tend to give a little bit more chances after chances after chance. But for males, like, you know, when they feel slighted and disrespected, or, you know, ultimately disrespected, you know, sometimes it's no bringing them back. So, I mean, I hate to say it, but, you know, you didn't put full effort into your marriage. You're not going to get a successful marriage. So you reap what you sow. Your girlfriends and trips was more important than you and your husband and your children. So now you get the free, you know, you got the world free to yourself. You can maneuver and travel however you please to.
Yeah.
You know, but again, as a female, I don't think, I mean, I don't know, you said she was manipulative, so I mean, maybe I still can't see her saying, oh, I'm gonna do this just to fuck up my marriage. You get what I'm saying? I don't think it was intentional. You know, but then at the end of the day, like, if we look a little deeper into things, maybe she did have that I don't give a fuck type feeling, or, you know, emotion, because this maybe not have been the first female that she's seen her husband get caught up with, you know? Mm-hmm. So, I mean, after multiple females and multiple situations, you know, sometimes, listen, I'm going to go out and have fun. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. He out here doing it, so I'm going to do what I'm going to do.
But the two wrongs make a right?
No, two wrongs do not make a right. You know, I mean, at the end of the day, out of everything that my kid's father did to me, I never went out on him, you know, and was like, oh, he fucking this bitch and this bitch, let me go out and fuck this man, do this, you know, like, so no, I don't agree two wrongs, you know, make it right, you know, but again, it's also with maturity, too, like, when you immature, you gonna act immature. You gonna be immature. So it's a lot of synopsis in reference to how a person will handle it. You know, like, on my behalf, like, I mean, I don't foresee a problem going out once a year or every couple years with your homegirls, or, you know, for me it would probably just be my sisters. I might do like go out to eat with some of my homegirls or something like that, but, you know, if I'm going on vacation or something like that, it's more likely my family. I have never been on vacation without my mom, my sisters, my children, any of that. Like, it's always been us, and that's just how we always rolled, you know. But they have this thing where, you know, if you're in a relationship and you know, you significant other, married, engaged, or whatever the case may be, like, you got to start incorporating not only them into the family trips, but you also got to incorporate the intimate trips for just you and that person. So, you know, you just can't leave your significant person out, because they will start feeling left out, neglected, and everything else that comes with it.
Yeah.
You know, so you got to make sure. I mean, every once in a while, and it's not intentional, you're going to forget about that person. And when I say forget, I don't mean like, oh, damn, I forgot I was living with this motherfucker, or, you know, whatever the case may be. It's just like, some days, you know, you're just not going to be able to, I don't know, just cater, or I don't even know, just like, whatever the case may be. But, you know, it's just how it is sometimes. Like, everybody's different. Everybody has a life. You know, you got your individuality, and then you have y'all together. Then if you got kids involved, then you got the family involved. You understand? So, I mean, again, like I said, there's many scenarios as to how this could have played out and how it couldn't have played out and all of that. But again, I mean, in honesty. That, I mean, I guess this goes back to the question that you asked earlier. Would you prefer for a man to lie to you or to be honest to you? You know, so at that point, I would have preferred for my husband just to be like, listen, you doing this, you doing that, I'm feeling neglected. If you don't get your shit right, I'm out.
Yeah, some people just don't get it right.
Yeah, but that's
They're
why
not trying to hear a motherfucker talking.
Yeah, well, you know, one of the things, and this is just a little pointer. I try to leave like little tools and little sayings for my children, you know, and one of the things that I say to my youngest son, my middle child, is because he's combative verbally. Like, you say one thing, he got to come back with a comeback all the time, until I just raise my voice or turn around and just say, shut up. But I say all of that because at the end of the day, if I'm trying to spit knowledge to you and you talking, you can't hear me. So that goes just for everybody. You can't hear somebody if you talking. So sometimes just shutting the fuck up and sitting back and listening to what that person is saying with no judgment, since that's the new thing going around, might save you your marriage. You know, but I mean, if you want to neglect your husband and your kids, and then you feel some type of way when you find out he done did his dirt, you know, it don't make it right. But you know, again, when you marry, it's just certain things that I just personally feel as though you don't just jump into and say, hey, I want to divorce you. You get what I'm saying? Like, okay, we both got issues, we both got problems, neither one of us is perfect, let's get some counseling, let's do X, Y, and Z. And after a few years, if that doesn't work, then maybe we need to consider divorce. You know, so I don't know, marriage counseling probably would have been my next phase. You know, like, listen, I'm hurt, I'm upset, give me my time, I found out this and I found out that, and at the end of the day, you know, I see and I understand that I fucked up, let's work it out. So but that's only in a marriage. Even if you're in and I might let it slide if you engage, but if we dating or just boyfriend and girlfriend, like, I don't know how well I would handle that. But if we engaged and we setting our life up for the future, or we're married and our life is still being planned for the future, it's just certain things, you know, and I'm not saying stay and just be disrespectful, but you know, there's just certain things that you gotta let slide too.
Yeah.
Pick and choose your battles. And I know cheating is like one of the worst things that a person can do. I get it. I've been here. I've been on the other end several times. But I mean, and it's not a good feeling, and it's hurtful. But at the end of the day, like, you know, you gotta take a step back and think about how you could have possibly prevented this. What did you do wrong? You know, and I'm not saying that every female out here that's getting cheated on, you did something wrong. That's not what I'm saying. But sometimes a self-reflection is a good habit to do.
True. That's a great habit.
Self-reflection is good. Both counters. Even self-reflection is good as a partner. Self-reflection is good as a mom. Self-reflection is good as a child. You know, any type of relationship. I normally say any ship that you have. You know, self-reflection is good.
Well, just wanted to get your opinion on that.
Yeah, I mean, that one was a little tough, only because I'm not that type of female. So how, if papers were, if I found out that my husband was cheating on me, of course I'm going to be mad. Will I necessarily draw paperwork? No, but I mean, I think if the cheating persisted after like 3 or 4 times, then definitely let's talk about divorce.
Okay. Well, we're gonna get into some emails. And this one is, Do you think divorcing her husband after his last hurrah night out? What do you think about that? What do you think about divorcing her husband after his last hurrah night out?
Is this similar to what we just talked about?
You'll see. She's 29, he's 29. I do not feel like our marriage is going to be okay. My husband and I have had a rocky relationship. We've only been married for 5 months and things feel like they've been falling apart for months now. I always post. Hold on. Oh well, she always posts about it. Alright. She said last night was the last straw. He was supposed to be with his mom last night. He decided to leave the house in the middle of the night to go clubbing and drinking. I rang him and he was disoriented. He told me he and his friend got kicked out of the bar. Turns out he was never with his friend, with this friend. Then who was he talking about? I told him to go home. I told him to go home, that we are worried about him, and he hung up on me. His mom rang him and she said that he was queuing for a taxi. Then he turned his phone off. That's the last we heard from him. 2 hours later, he was sending us messages demanding for his home address and bank info. So now we know his phone was taken. We were terrified something had happened to him. I called every police station. His family went searching for him. I have never felt so hopeless and scared. I am overseas and could not do anything. 5 hours later, it was 10 a.m. his time. His family messaged that he was back. Wallet gone, phone gone. He has no memory of speaking to us earlier or queuing for a taxi. He said he did not cheat and that it is not him to do that, but it's also not him to do this. He doesn't remember a lot of the night. He was gone for 10 hours. Want to know his reasoning? He said, we are both not the clubbing type. I went out to drink more because I knew this would be my last. He needed one last hurrah before we moved in together. Funny, because he told me he didn't need a bachelor/stage party before we got married because he thinks they're silly and stupid, but can't give a good enough reason now. He didn't go home when we told him. I truly believe this was his last push. My mom thinks I'm an idiot for divorcing him. He said he would change. After being severely abused by previous partners, I do not believe in change. He's had months to do better. What do you think about that situation?
Honestly speaking, it sounds like he was fucked up. I don't necessarily think a female was involved. I think he was really, really drunk and disorientated, and he probably don't even know where he was at. And I say all that because I've seen people get that damn drunk before, where sometimes they just sitting on the bench in the park until they wake up in the morning. And let's just say that was the case, and yeah, I can understand somebody taking his cell phone, taking his wallet, and he has no recollection. He probably don't even know how the hell he got to where he got to until he woke up the next day and got some of that, got a little bit sober. So I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying it's not possible, but I'm also saying, like, gotta take a grain of salt.
Take it with a grain of salt?
Yeah.
I guess so. I guess I give him the benefit of the doubt. I guess she mad that he didn't go home when she told him to, and that's her reasoning for divorcing him. Well, she need to get some type of therapy.
Definitely, she does, because of what she just said was just like, yeah, you still got some issues. Because no matter how much truth this man tells her, she's still not gonna believe him.
Yeah, I think she need to get some damn therapy. If anything a motherfucker do that's kind of iffy that she feel is iffy, and she feels some type of way about it, she just gonna end things. Then maybe she need therapy to end that hurt that she got going on with her. So that's what I say, baby girl. Try to seek some type of counseling, get some therapy to get over what you need to get over. Cause you got trust issues.
Definitely sounds like trust issues with her.
I got some trust issues that I'm trying to work through. And it's a struggle, but you give motherfuckers the benefit of the doubt. Until the doubt look like bullshit. You feel me?
I do. I mean, I got trust issues, but at the end of the day, what goes down in the dark will eventually come to light, and I'm just a big believer in that. So, you know, a person may act a little funny or whatever the case may be. Trust and believe, I take heed to it. And, you know, at the end of the day, when the puzzles start connecting, it's just like, oh, yeah, I remember this, I remember that. You know, so it is what it is. You know, my mom said, she always taught me, like, you can be observant. You don't have to say something about everything, because at the end of the day, what goes down in the dark is going to come to light. And that's just how I've always been.
So we're going to get to the next one. The next one is Miss Kiki. This one is she wrong if she said, is she wrong if I break up with my boyfriend after he took the condom off?
What's the title again?
Is she wrong if she break up with her boyfriend after he took the condom off? She's 19, he's 29. I live with my boyfriend in Texas. I've always used condoms with him, and that is something we both agreed on from the beginning. I'm not on birth control, and he's never had an issue with this, or so I thought. Last night, we were being intimate. He put on a condom like always, and I got on top of him and started riding him. Halfway through, he turned me over and started having sex with me from behind with my face down. Near the end, he turned me over again before he said he was about to come and pulled out. And he pulled out. But I noticed something was off. I never saw him taking off the condom, and he wasn't wearing one. I kind of panicked and asked, where is it? He just shrugged and said, it feels better without it. Before finishing on me, I was freaked out and asked him, when did you take it off? To which he said, a while ago. I was mad. I told him he never asked me. He literally asked, do you enjoy the feeling more? And I just didn't know how to respond. I had a long shower, and when I got back to bed, he helped me and apologized and said he wouldn't do it again. Is she wrong if she break up with him over this?
Who's 19 and 29 now?
She's 19, he's 29, they live together.
That's a 10-year difference, right? I think it is a sense of violation, because if you had an agreement, then the condom should have stayed on. I've been in situations plenty of times where the condom came off. Was I upset? No. I just took precautions that I needed. Well, for one, I was on birth control. So what I am going to go back to say is, if you're in a relationship with a person and you don't want to have children, because I'm going to guess that this is the case, then you need to be on birth control. You need to take birth control, whatever, because if you're allergic to something or you can't take it because the body reacts, you need to find some kind of birth control that's going to work for you, and make sure that you use that as your source of precaution, because not only did he take the condom off, but what if the condom popped? You know, so it really doesn't make a difference at the end of the day too. But again, you know, in my case, in my shoes, in my scenario, I was on birth control. Not that it was 100% guaranteed that I wouldn't get pregnant, but you know, at the end of the day, if I had to, I would took a plan B the next day. You know, so I mean, I can understand her being upset, but is it a reason to break up? I'm going to say no, because you can't just depend on one person to utilize birth control.
Okay, and what I want to say about that is, she 19, he 29. That's crazy right there. I mean, that's real crazy. She freshly from 18, nigga. She barely legal, nigga. She ain't even 21 yet.
They've been fucking before this.
Yeah, I know. But I'm saying, goddamn, old buddy boy, they done got a crib together and all that. He on some shit. But to answer her question, she said, should she break up with him after he took the condom off? And how I feel about the situation after reading the situation is something I said a long time ago when it come to females and dealing with niggas. I tried to give females game on how to deal with niggas, and I told them, you know, if that ain't what you want, you tell a nigga, you know, you tell him this from the rip. You don't tell him, like, when y'all was going over the shit, when y'all said y'all agreed upon not taking the condom off and all that shit, that's when you should have told him, you know, if that condom come off after we agreed upon it, then I'm not fucking with you like that again. You know, and that gives a nigga something to think about. He gonna be like, nah, I ain't taking this motherfucker off, because then it's over. And stand on business, if that's what it is. But when it come to females, that's what it gotta be like. Or if y'all not wearing condoms, you come at me, this shit is over. That's gonna be the last time we fuck, or the last time I'm fucking with you, and I'm getting a motherfucking abortion. So try me. And there gotta be some type of consequences to it. So yeah, tell that nigga, you should have told him that from the rip. And this goes to any other females that's listening to it. If you want a nigga to respect you more, then you gotta stand on 10 toes and what you say from the rip. Not when you in lovey-dovey stage and you like him and all that shit and y'all talking about that. That's something that should be said from the rip. Okay, well, we understand that if this shit happened, then I'm not fucking with you, right? That'll be the last time we smash, or whatever the case may be. I ain't fucking with you ever again. And let it go like that. Let it be what it's gonna be. You feel me? And that's how I feel about that situation. For real.
Well, regardless of the fact of how adamant or stern she is with that conversation, like, she needs to provide her own source of birth control as well.
What's that?
She needs to provide her own source of birth control as well.
True, but yeah, you're right about that. All girls should definitely keep themselves safe. If they not trying to have kids, then get on some type of birth control. Why walk around here with no goddamn birth control and you out here fucking all crazy? You in a relationship and you fucking crazy and not on birth control. That don't make no sense as a female. If you sexually active and you're not on birth control and don't want to have kids, then what we doing out here? You don't want to have no kids, but you're not on birth control. I'm just saying, get your shit together. You know what I'm saying? Don't win no stupid prize. Don't win no retard award with your goofy ass. Stand on something. Okay. When that chopper saying you really think that they gonna miss you. I spent $500,000 on dismissal. This one said, are they wrong for turning away my partner's grandparents when they showed up unannounced? Is this some gay shit? Huh?
It's a wedding?
A wedding, you say?
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but it says partner. It don't say my girlfriend or my husband or my boyfriend or no shit, so it could be some gay shit. I'm not sure yet. finna read it and we'll see. We'll figure this shit out together. My partner and I had, hold on. My partner and I had twins in February, so I guess it's no big shit. We're currently living in her parents' neighboring house because they acquired it after the neighbor passed away, and we're renting/renovating it with them. We have set clear boundaries that we don't want surprise visitors, and we would like it if they only came over once or twice a week so we can have some privacy. Today, my partner's dad texted her while she was trying to nap, letting her know that her grandmother, his mother, had shown up at their house unannounced. We appreciated the heads up, and she continued with trying to rest as the twins were finally fed, changed, and no longer being fussy. About 10 to 15 minutes later, her phone started ringing, and I see it's her dad. I answered and he let me know her grandma and grandpa were walking over. I told him I would turn them away as everyone was finally sleeping and it wasn't a good time. He said, "You shouldn't do that because it will start a fight." I said, "Oh well, it's not a good time." Her grandparents rang the doorbell twice during the phone call, almost back to back, waking her and one of the boys up. I told her to just keep sleeping. I'll deal with it. I answered the door and her grandma could tell I was exhausted because she asked if we were sleeping. I said, "Yes, we all are." She said, "Too bad." I tried stepping towards the door. Hold up. She said, "Too bad," and tried stepping towards the door. I pulled it shut a little more so it was barely open enough for me, and told her no, it's not a good time. They haven't been sleeping good, and I don't want them waking up since they're finally asleep. She pretended she was okay with it and parted ways. A few minutes later, my partner called her dad with the boys screaming in the background, telling him we turned them away. He did what he usually does when he's mad and kept giving short or one-word replies. Then after she was done talking, he blew up talking about he's going to have to deal with her grandma being pissed off now, and saying something like, "I might as well fucking broadcast your damn rules to everyone to not show up unless they call ahead," along with some other stuff I didn't catch. As I was in the other room, she started crying, said bye while he was still yelling, and hung up. Now I feel like I shouldn't have told her grandparents to come back another day because her dad apparently can't deal with his mother's or his own emotions, and it would have been easier just to deal with them coming in and disturbing the peace that we had just managed to establish. So, is he wrong for turning them away? Should he have just dealt with them coming over for a little while?
Me personally, yes. I mean, I don't understand these strict rules and policies and procedures that this new generation parents have when it comes to their children. You know, these are the great grandparents of these kids.
Mm-hmm.
Whether they sleep or not, maybe they just wanted to come over and just enjoy some time with the grandchild themselves. You know, like if you knew they were coming, you should have just went on ahead and opened the door, and maybe none of the kids would even woke up in the first place. They could have sat there for a few hours, and the kids would have woke up from their nap, and then they would have been able to spend time. You know, like, I mean, I think this is just another case of pick and choosing your battles. Like, everything ain't always got to be on a schedule. Like, you got to be flexible sometimes. Them grandparents and great grandparents ain't gonna be on this earth for that many years. Spend the time that you can with your loved ones. Stop being so pissy with and strict with these straight up and down rules y'all got with y'all kids.
Me, I guess when you're an adult, you like to set boundaries, especially if you got your own residence, you know. And being as though they stay next door to their parents, They bombarded. That's why they came up with those boundaries. Like, stop coming over here. Come over
And
twice
I'm
a
sure
week,
that makes
and
more
we good
sense.
with twice a week. Like all
Yeah,
this,
I can see that.
all this. You think this your second fucking house when we just trying to have some type of privacy and live like normal people. I mean, he said come over twice a week. That's pretty good. And the grandparent shows up. And he tells the dad, but the dad didn't think nothing of it to send the grandparents over there to see him. Grandparents come and he closed the door on them basically, and they go away. That was wrong, but they would have understood. Like if he would have let them in and say, "Listen, she's exhausted. She's going through postpartum. She finally got some sleep. You can go in there and if she want to talk to you, then that's that. But you know." And the boys are asleep and they just got to sleep and I don't want them woke, so you can go in there and see them, but please don't wake them up because
Yeah.
because it's hard getting them back to sleep.
Communication go a long way.
Yeah, that's all he had to do is just tell them like that. I mean, that's boundaries too, but sending them on their way, that'll make them say, look, fuck this nigga, I don't want to fuck with him ever again. He closed the door in my face. I come to see my granddaughter and my great grandkids.
Right.
This motherfucker talking about some boundaries. So yeah, there's certain ways you gotta deal with shit. Certain ways they should have dealt with it. So now the grandparents and the pop is mad at old buddy boy, and old girl was crying. So I guess she probably feels some type of way at old boy now. Who knows? But set some boundaries and let some shit slide sometimes.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta. I mean, I can see if it was somebody that see him every day, but the great grandparents, that was crazy. That was wild. This one is, I'm a double affair baby who was rejected by both sets of siblings, so I say I'm an only child. I'm a 25-year-old male. I'm a double affair baby, meaning my mom and dad were both married to other people, cheated on their spouses, and conceived me. They ended up marrying each other after their divorces were finalized, and they raised me together. Their kids from their first marriages did not accept me and do not claim me as a sibling. I always felt their hostility when I was a kid. They were all moved out by the time I was 9, and I saw them a handful of times after. The last being 7 years ago, and those handful of times they were very clear about not wanting to talk to me and how I was not their brother or their family. I mean, one even told me the world would be a better place if I never been born or if I had died. Because of all this, I claim I'm an only child when people ask. I never say I have siblings, half or otherwise. That's just my preference, and I find it easier. Plus, I only have siblings through genetics, not through a bond or anything else. I'm pretty sure they would all leave me for dead on the side of the road if the chance ever occurred. This became a topic because I'm engaged to the cousin of a former childhood friend. He and I were friends most of our lives until we hit junior year, and he turned into a real dick, and our friendship ended. My fiance and I met years later, and she knows my background, and she said she would also consider me as an only child also. So she has zero issues. She also has issues with her cousin. I didn't even realize they were related until a while later. But in the last couple of months, he appeared at a couple of family parties and he brought up the fact I claim the only child label. He never had an issue with it before, but he said I was being childish and a liar by claiming that I am. Then I have a few relatives, not my parents, I'm no contact with them, who gets upset when they realize I don't claim my siblings. We have discussed how if they don't claim me or count me when talking about siblings they have, then I won't count them. The family members tell me that I could change and tell me that the family tell me that could change and I could avoid awkwardness by letting people know if I have a relationship with any of them in the future, I won't end up with egg on my face. How you feel about that?
I think this was something that should have been nipped in the bud from the parents. Yep. Yeah. From the parents in the very beginning. Because at the end of the day, this little boy or this man, whoever he is now, had nothing to do with the affair that his parents had that destroyed both families. That's the first thing. So I get it and I understand how he feels about being the only child. He is the black sheep. At the end of the day, his parents can't fault him for that because they didn't correct their children, his siblings. So if he want to say he's a single child, he can. He doesn't owe anybody the explanation to say, yeah, I got siblings, but we not close. And then he got to go into the whole synopsis of just like he just wrote in this letter. It's nobody's business. So no, I don't think he's wrong for doing what he's doing and acting the way he's acting. How can you be a sibling to somebody who says you wish they was never here? That's fighting words. That's words. That's hurtful words. That's words that you can't take back.
Well, he's a product of a double affair.
Yeah, he is, and again, it's not his fault.
And that shouldn't be the kids' problem. It should be their mom and dad's problem. That shouldn't be the shit that they feel some type of way about unless their other parent put some dumb shit up in their head.
Yeah.
So that's probably why they say what they say and do what they do, because of the other parent feels that way.
Yeah, again, this is a child. At that time, he was a child.
And if they say that and they treat him like that, then I wouldn't mind saying, no, I don't got no motherfucking siblings.
Nope, me either.
I wouldn't mind saying it like they don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with them. So no, I don't have no fucking siblings. My whole life they never fucked with me. And they tell me they don't fuck with me to this day, and I'm grown as a motherfucker, so why would I claim them? Oh God. So yeah, I don't think I fuck with them. I claim I'm the only child. But then imagine saying that and then motherfucker saying, oh well, I thought you had siblings, your dad got other children, your dad got other children. I know you got some siblings on that side. Well, they don't claim me, and I'm the product of a double affair. That's like telling all your fucking business.
Exactly.
Having to go through all that shit. Who the hell want to go through that? So shit. I guess leaving it like that. Leaving it like that, you don't have to explain yourself too much to a fucking stranger. For sure. Let's see what we got here. Do your thing, don't be scared, cause you're gonna get served. Get mine, you're gonna get churned. You're gonna get churned, bitch. Get mine. Okay. Read one more and then we're gonna get up out of here.
If you feel you got the biggest, then go ahead and shake your ass.
This one says, is they wrong for forcing my in-laws into a smaller space for their larger family? So this, Hold on.
Ooh, nothing.
Alright, so it's like, so this story is my family. Husband, her, their 2-year-old, and his brother family. Brother-in-law, sister-in-law, and 3 teens, 18, 16, and 13. So we're at Disney this week. We arrived today in our camper and rented another one from the resort. When we got here for check-in, we were told the other camper was set up, got the keys, and was shown some features. It was small, I think 25 feet, with the only privacy being the master bed. There's a bunk and the dining table folds into a bed. We set up our camper 40-foot toy hauler, and I'm in the middle of putting out linen, opening up the back porch for my toddler to play and getting his space set up. Sleeps in the garage area. When the in-laws roll up, sleeps in the garage area when the in-laws roll up. We all greet, and my husband shows them their camper. Immediately, they start down the "this isn't big enough, we are going to have issues, we really don't like this" comments. Now we paid for the camper rental, the spots, the tickets into the park, and for some upcoming dinners they wanted reserved. My husband goes into a panic, and they walk into our camper and say, let's just stay here and you guys take the little one. I said no, that wasn't going to work because our bed in the master is specifically for my back. They went on about how they can't afford Disney, and it's really disappointing that all we rented was a small trailer for all of them to fit into without regards to their comfort. I came back with, it's only for sleep for your family. I don't know if my son is going to be overwhelmed and having a familiar space for him to play and relax from the noises and crowds is why we brought ours. And they stormed out calling me an asshole and asking my husband why he married me. He came back to me with the fact that we don't need all of the rooms since it's just 3 of us and they have 5, all are basically adults. So I asked a simple question, then I get access while you guys are at Disney to be in here and relax. Ours has a TV and a porch with barriers for the toddler to play outside in an enclosed area. Also, his toys are in here. And they said it's their private area, so no. So I said no again. My husband called me an asshole and said our son can survive a week without toys in the porch area, etc. Am I the asshole because I don't want to sacrifice my own comfort to appease them, especially since we have paid for this entire trip? The only part they had to pay for was to get here, and they flew with some assistance from my husband because I threw a fit about that. Is she wrong for that?
Yeah, she's a selfish little piece of something. She is wrong for that. You're on vacation. Compromise. You only got to compromise for how long? A week? Like, just because y'all paid for everything and y'all bought your own stuff don't mean you can't share. Make life comfortable for everybody. You're on vacation. Now you on vacation mad and pissed because your husband mad at you and his family mad at you and everything else. That's what you get. It don't take it. Being selfish like that is no need. He's there with his family. Your child is there with his family. Make memories. Do what you gotta do. Stop being selfish and self-centered.
And like she said, they was only there to sleep. So why wouldn't she make some type of arrangements? Why wouldn't she appease them?
That was some selfish ass shit to be.
Yeah, instead of being selfish, and now your husband mad at you, looking at you like you selfish and you doing something wrong, and then his family looking at you like a bitch. Like, I can't believe her. She just being a bitch right now. And it's like what they had, 3 kids, 2 adults, 5 of them. It's 5 of them, and then it's 3 of y'all. Why wouldn't they take the smaller one? When it's just them 2 and the baby.
Yeah.
And they can all sleep in the same bed.
Exactly. I mean, I get that it's yours, and I get everything, but that sense of entitlement because you paid, you bought,
It's
like
ours,
no.
It's mine.
Yeah, like no.
They gonna do this and we gotta clean it up and all this shit.
I guess that's the difference between me and a lot of other people because I'm family orientated. Listen,
A little compromise ain't gonna hurt nothing.
definitely not.
It's 5 of y'all, it's 3 of us. We just need a bed. We can still take a shit. We can still do what we was gonna do regardless of the situation. It's just a little bit more space for y'all. Go ahead, y'all got that. For a week, y'all got that. But shit, they should have known that they was coming with their family from the rip anyway. So why would they rent a small trailer? Like, they know it's three teenagers and 2 adults. Basically 5 fucking adults. They knew that from the rip. They know the size of their family, so why rent this small ass fucking trailer?
Yeah.
Because of the price, maybe?
Yeah,
Who knows? They tried to get a little
she
discount.
did this. She got all of that stuff for them.
Oh, she did it. So if
Yeah.
she did it, then she should have been the one compromising. Like, I'm sorry I rented this small ass space. I forgot it was 5 of y'all and it's just 3 of us. Okay, y'all can have our trailer. She didn't want to pay that extra $200. She said, fuck that, we gonna get this one then. They should be good. It sleeps 5, but that's like, that ain't 5 adults. It's sleep, goddammit. So yeah, that was the problem with that. And like you said, she was being selfish and that could fuck up her relationship. I mean, you gotta compromise somehow, sometimes shit. Switch spaces sometimes. Don't be a dickhead.
Don't be a dickhead.
You hear me? Dickhead. Alright, wanna holler at your people?
It's been real, folks.
You dig me?
Enjoy as always.
You heard?
Be safe out here.
Bada boom.
Enjoy the weather.
Bada bang.
Catch you next week.
Bada ding-a-lang. And I would like to say, same time, same place. Holla at your boy Mondays, 4 a.m. Eastern, 1 a.m. Pacific. Holla at your boy. And we gonna get into the outro. And here we go. Here we go with the outro.
Yeah. I pull up, roll the window down it.
Yeah, nigga.
I pull up, roll the window down it.
Pull up, roll the window down.
I pull up, roll the window down it. I just bought a pistol, it got 30 rounds in it. Pull up at your mama's house and put some rounds in it. Wet a nigga block and watch them niggas drown in it. 100 round drum, gun a nigga down with. I'm on that slaughter gang shit, murder gang shit, slaughter gang shit, murder gang shit. I'm on that slaughter gang shit, murder gang shit, slaughter gang shit, murder gang shit. I'm on that slaughter gang shit. Take a nigga, bitch. Nigga, use a bitch, cause I ran off with your shit. I'm a real right blood, and these niggas counterfeit. You don't pull up on the L, pussy boy, you get deal. I bought a brand new drop, and then I pour me up some drop. Y'all said real street nigga, y'all ain't on no block. Bitch, keep your legs closed, cause all I want is time. I pull up and y'all gon' call the cops. I just bought a pistol, it got 30 rounds in it. Pull up at your mama's house and put some rounds in it. Wet a nigga block and watch them niggas drown in it. 100 round drum, gun a nigga down with. I'm on that slaughter gang shit, murder gang shit, slaughter gang shit, murder gang shit. I'm on that slaughter gang shit, murder gang shit, slaughter gang shit, murder gang shit. 2 guns up, I don't give a fuck. I'm a big dog, little nigga, you a pup. Pull up at your spot, walk up on it, shoot it up. Your bitch, she on the molly, yeah, I got her booted up. You said that you was trapping, but I heard that's a bad and on out to try. I just bought a pistol, it got 30 rounds in it. Pull up at your mama house and put some rounds in it. Wet a nigga block and watch them niggas drown in it. 100-round drum, gun a nigga down with it. I'm on that slaughter gang shit, murder gang shit, slaughter gang shit, murder gang shit. I'm on that slaughter gang shit, murder gang shit, slaughter gang shit, murder gang shit, slaughter gang shit, murder gang shit, slaughter gang shit.
And we out, people.
Murder gang
The Real Rap Radio Podcast. You can check us out on all platforms. And catch us next week. Yeah, boy.